is about changing. And when we make change that we know we're supposed to be making and we're guided, we look at that passion, more sacral chakra energy, passion. Okay, this is a time to go after what you want. This is a time to do your womb healing. This is a time to use your womb as the powerful magical center that it is to manifest what you want to manifest. And again, this is an individual journey. This does not involve your lover. It doesn't involve your daughter. It doesn't involve your son. It doesn't involve your best friend or the people at your job. This involves you and the divine, you and your higher self. That's what this journey is about. All right? You got to embrace this. And as I mentioned, for many of us, it really is about walking in your truth and moving towards and giving birth to the fertility that is within you, that emanates from your womb. You are a creative center. You are a creative being. You are a creative alchemist. You must embrace your passion. For those of you who have been holding back and have lost your passion for life, for whatever the reasons is, know that each time you move something out of your life that is incongruent with you, you will raise in your elevation. You will raise in your energy. You will raise in your vibration. You will move closer to getting back your passion. All right? In the meantime, start taking care of yourself. Start doing the things that feel good. Get the people out of your life who had no business being there in the first place. Get the energies out of your life that had no business being there in the first place. All right, move away from those things that don't feel good, that you no longer resonate with, because you're growing. If you're watching this at this moment, you're growing. Greetings. Hello, beautiful butterflies. Welcome to the era of expanded consciousness. It's January the 3rd, maybe the 2nd. I don't know. It's right after the new year. It's a beautiful day. And I'm inspired today to do a self-love reading for the collective. I want to channel the guidance to assist you along your path this year, or this particular era, phase of your life, your evolution. I want to channel the message for the collective, for whoever comes across this reading, that can be of assistance and that can help you on your journey. Oh my God, your Moja, such a beautiful, beautiful goddess. So I was hit with this inspiration about an hour ago, and I said, okay, I'm going to take time away from my work activities today, since today is a flexible day, and I'm going to do this for the collective. And so first I was like, oh, I'm just going to post it on Patreon, but I was like, no, let me put it on all of my channels. So, and this reminds me, we are going to be doing a self-love 30-day challenge, a 30-day self-love challenge in February. So I'll be providing more information about that and how you can participate with a group of like-minded individuals that can help to motivate you. So for this message today, I feel like we're going to be using the Divine Feminine Oracle. I have not used this deck in over a year, but I'm being called to use it today. I also feel like we're going to be using the Sacred Power reading cards. And I was called to this. Soulful Woman. Yeah. And as well, my favorite, the Energy Oracle. All right. And True Love reading cards. I have not used these in a long time, but I always allow myself to be divinely guided. And then the Goddess of the Realm deck. All right, I can't find the box for this. This is what I was looking for because I wanted to share this with you. And I don't know if we're going to pull tarot or not. I think I'm feeling Oracle right now. The Queen of the Moon Goddess. Yeah, Queen of the Moon Oracle as well. Oh gosh, this is going to be, I'm going to be using a lot because I also want some chakra insight for you. And I also want my Blue Messiah cards, okay? And perhaps sacred geometry activations. So sit around and see what feels good, okay? And just know that this reading is done with the best of intentions, in love, and it's to help you to get centered around the concept of self-love, because with self-love comes abundance. With self-love for the divine feminine comes everything else that you deserve in your life, in terms of the relationships and the people that are close to you, in terms of your ability to up-level your life and release the things that have been a source of inner turmoil, sadness, and grief from the past, and to really get the things in life that you deserve, to attract and magnetize the things in life that you deserve. The higher your self-love quotient, the higher your SLQ, the more you're standing in your power, the more you are able to take your fertile ideas to fruition, to manifestation. The more that you find yourself in nurturing situations, the more you love yourself, the more you're able to clear out the ugly, the painful, the things that call us to fall out of congruence with our true nature. When you begin to love yourself more, and this is a process, ladies, this is not something that happens overnight. This is something that we set an intention and we work towards. And it's something that we develop rituals around that ground us, that make us feel good, that help us to go in and do the work that we need to do, that help us to bring up the pain of the challenges that maybe we've had in the past that we haven't really healed from, the things that are holding us back. It helps us to know ourselves better. So the journey to self-love is not superficial. It's not taking a beautiful bath. It's not standing in the mirror and telling yourself you love yourself and going to get your nails done. That's not it. It's so much more than that. And the more work that you put into it, the more that you work with that heart chakra, the more that you work with that sacral chakra, the greater the reward. The return on investment in yourself is amazing. So yeah, I was really trying to find the book for this, but I'm going to go in the shuffle. I don't know what happened to it, and I'm missing it because I really want to share this with you. But this is the energy that I'm being called to almost right now to say is a part of the central energy. So really, just give me a second. I've got to scan and make sure I didn't drop it somewhere. And I'm also going to read a passage from my book. It's a great time to be starting this. If you're going with January, or you're starting with your birthday, or you're using it as an oracle for guidance. But I wanted to read a passage in my book too on, how did I lose it? Oh, self-love. It's for January the 27th. There are a lot of passages in this book that are for energetic and emotional healing. But I wanted to read this to you at some point during the reading, when I'm inspired to. But yeah, it looks like I may be very much out of luck with the journey to the, here it is, journey to the goddess realms, okay? So let's look at, what is the message, Spirit? What do we need to know about loving ourselves more? About going within, about self-knowledge, embracing our divine feminine. Ishtar. Okay? Queen of Wands. Wow. Number 16, which is also universal number 7. So when I look at this card, I see your fire coming out. You see that lion? I see you being in your sensual energy. I see you embracing your sexual passions, your sexuality. I see you following your passion in life. Okay? So that's sacral chakra energy. Wow. This is a beautiful energy. Look at that. This is telling me that as you journey forward this year, embracing your passion, feeling the zest for life, getting on your divine path, identifying your divine path, being in your feminine energy, being in your divine feminine and understanding what that is about is what's going to help you navigate throughout the course of this year. And I'm seeing as well, whatever changes and challenges that you may encounter on this path, your inner strength, your lion energy, your courage, your steadfastness and perseverance to put one foot in front of the other and to take action is what's going to keep you in your happy place, keep you in your transformational vortex. So this is the central energy for our reading, okay? I love it. I love it. And let me just see what the underlying energy is. Ooh. Endings, beginnings. Kali! Kali is the one who comes in and severs and annihilates the things that no longer serve you, okay? When the divine has come in. And we've been talking a lot recently about how the divine has stepped in towards the latter quarter or half of this year and removed things out of your life that are out of congruence with where you're trying to go, baby, because you are going up, okay? And you have come to some realizations, some of us through tower moments, others of us through divine inspiration and insight, and a road has opened and you have been able to gain clarity about what the heck it is you need to let go. So with this being the underlying energy here, what I'm seeing is you are now able to step into this new beginning because you have severed and are in the process of severing the relationship with something that means you know well. And who knows what that may be for some of you. It could be an individual. For some of you, you've left jobs. For some of you, the world is beneath your feet because you have completed a cycle. Yeah, and look, number 18, which is the number 9, that's about coming near the completion of something, completing a cycle. So I feel like you had to put your foot down. Some of you are putting your foot down, all right, and you're taking charge of your life, and you're deciding, I'm not doing this. So in order for you to follow your passion and to step out and do what you need to do and really, really embrace this new beginning, you had to break ties with the past. Okay? So, man, I'm being guided to this day. This is a beautiful energy. Let's see what our sacred rebel, sacred power oracle has to say. Spirit, what else do we need to look into? What other corners of light are being revealed as it relates to the way that we can love ourselves best as we move into this new energy and as we embrace what is divinely ours as goddesses, as divine feminine. And this really is, ladies, the year of really getting into your divine feminine energy. And I know I'm going to do a 30-day divine feminine challenge as well, probably around spring, March. Well, the other one's going to be in February, so I may need to wait until April or June. I'll see. But yeah, consider joining me on Patreon, even if it's just for 1 month, at the $15 level. You have access to motivational content, daily inspirations, meditations, healing, giveaways, so many things. But that self-love challenge, it's going to be, I think this is the card, it's going to be off the hook because that's something we're supposed to be doing this year. This is the year of the divine feminine. Oh my God. Self-love. Self-love. Y'all saw how long it took for this card to come up to the top of the deck. Self-love. Self-love. This is about inner illumination, though. Look at this. This is about knowing who you are, is shining the light of awareness on all parts of you and doing the healing that you need to do in order to elevate and to be able to radiate your beauty out into the world, because that is what self-love really is about. It's the internal that gives rise to the external. It's the darkness within, okay? The depth of stillness that gives birth to those things that illuminate all things. Look at this. I mean, this is about communicating your truth. You see that throat chakra energy? Do you see that inner child? This is doing the work. This is understanding that when you are healed within, self-love will radiate. And self-love is what makes you beautiful. I wouldn't care if you were Medusa. You are beautiful when you love yourself. You radiate the inner illumination and the light that God made yours when you were created. Oh my gosh. I can't believe this. I want to read the message. I want to read the message for you. Wow. This is beautiful. This is just beautiful. It's number 29. What number is that? Beautiful butterflies. What number is that? 11. 11. A master number. So this year, you will become the master of self-love. You will learn what it is to love yourself. You will learn what it means to radiate inner beauty that comes about as a result of the love that you give yourself, that allows you to pour into other people without depleting. You will align with your divine goddess inside. I promise you, for those of you who are on the journey doing the work, you will not fail this year. This year's got to be different. It's time to toe the line. It's time to invest in ourselves. It's time to turn on the switch. I can't believe this. Okay, so talking about the inner child, free, spontaneous, creative, and full of wonder. Your inner child longs to be in a state of joy, but also requires nurturing, attention, constant reassurance. I'm going to be doing a series of videos on healing the inner child. I started inner child work about 2.5 years ago. I started it before then, but I really didn't dig into it in the way that I have over the last couple of years. And in particular, in the last 6 months, I've really taken my inner child healing to another level. So I've learned a lot. And doing that inner child work is an important part for many of us of arriving at a level where we feel whole, where we feel the wholeness that has always been ours. So we're talking about resolving problems, trauma, and issues that you have found challenging and difficult to address. Things that keep coming up, that keep resurfacing because you might have been trying to deal with them at a superficial level. You might have not put yourself in the position of being the wise adult and going back in and healing that inner child. Because ultimately what it is that we seek outside of ourselves is what we need to be able to give to ourselves. Literally. So healing those wounds and then continuing to be that wise adult that takes care of yourself and makes the decisions that are in your best interest is critical to self-evolution. So you're creating a symbiotic relationship. You and the inner child must work in agreement of security, safety, acceptance, and surety. Acknowledging that you have been wounded is the first step in shifting your mindset. Self-love is essential right now as there's a child within you needing parental help and advice. So this card it looks like a major part, and there's a lot more that they're saying, but I feel the message here. A major part of this passion and this work that you're going to be doing in pursuing your divine purpose and working with that sacral chakra healing energy. The sacral chakra energy is all about the inner child. Remember, the sacral chakra energy is the energy of, it's the first chakra it holds our emotions, okay? This is the chakra that is closely associated or corresponds to the emotional body. And so our pain is in this chakra. And as women, in particular, for those of you who resonate in terms of gender and your energy, even the divine feminine energy, this is an area that often is where we store a lot of trauma, where we store a lot of our deep emotional pain. And so going in and healing that so that you can free yourself to give all of your creativity and power and passion to your divine purpose, this is going to be key. Okay, loving on yourself through healing your inner child looks like it's going to be a major energy. Okay, at the bottom of the deck here we have exploration. Okay, and I see all the colors represented here, all of the chakras. Okay, so self-exploration. Okay, taking the journey forward. All right, exploring areas that are new to you in terms of self-discovery. Not being afraid to walk that path alone. All right? Not being afraid to put one foot in front of the other and walk this path alone. Going within to discover the essential you. All right? Because of the reward. There's so much reward. And you're equipped for this journey. All right? You're equipped for this journey. So let's take a look at the Divine Feminine Oracle here. And let's see what more messages we have. I don't want this reading to get too long. We're already at 20 minutes. But it's such a beautiful message. Spirit, reward us with more enlightened messages. Here we go. 2 fell out. Wow. We have Khadija. All right. Look at Khadija. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. And she's in red. Okay, so when you see red, you think root chakra. You think financial abundance. You think grounding, stable. Okay, lots of abundance. In her power, manifesting. The manifesting current is running through her. She's in charge. If you know anything about Khadija, she was the wife of Prophet Muhammad, who is one of the prophets, or the prophet of Islam, and she was the wealthy merchant, the businesswoman, and she was seen as a major role model. She had great wealth. She was stable. She ran her business. She had tons of caravans and traveled throughout the region conducting business. She was a leader. So this card is saying, I'm spiritually and financially abundant. I provide heaven and earth for myself. You hear that? That's what I'm talking about. You're taking this journey on your own. You're providing heaven and earth for yourself. This is a powerful energy. All right. This is saying I'm not dependent on someone else for my provisions. I am stable. I am grounded within my own being. I can deliver for myself. So for those of you, we already know that this passion here and you pursuing your life purpose and you turning it up in your life using that sacral chakra energy is what's going to bring about this abundance here. So this is a year where we are really, really getting it in as it relates to solidifying our financial base. Okay, bringing continuity to our finances, bringing balance to our finances. We are manifesting, but we're also healing the wounds that come from, constructs from the way that we grew up and what we learned about money, transgenerational baggage. okay, that's been a part of our DNA. We're beginning to transcend that. We're beginning to heal some of that stuff so that as we manifest this abundance and we solidify our financial base, okay, we can hold on and we can build an empire. Khadijah built an empire. She was self-reliant. People came to her to seek investment. Very powerful. Extremely powerful. And in that time, unheard of. All right? So we also have Hestia, okay? The goddess of sanctuary. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful energy. These are beautiful messages. No matter where I am home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. So literally, as we're talking about self-love, we're talking about going within and feeling good about who you are. Making you your sacred sanctuary. Not relying on other people to build you up. Not having an expectation of other people to pour things into you that you need to be pouring into yourself, that you need to be building. There is no rescue mission. No one is coming to rescue you. You are the one that you have been waiting for. This is the rise of the divine feminine, everybody. If you haven't heard that, you need to know that that is what this is about. Going within, doing the work that you need to do inside so that you can empower yourself, so that you can tap into what was already yours, what has already been yours, your divine nature. Do you hear what I'm saying? I don't know what's at the bottom of this deck. I got 2 cards. This is just, it's just beautiful. It's beautiful energy. The saint of authenticity. I am my authentic self in all circumstances. Gorgeous energy. Look at that. So, part of loving on yourself in this new era of expanded consciousness is all about you being authentic. Being authentic is something we evolve into. It's not always easy. I struggled with authenticity for years, worrying about what other people thought. And then I began to step into my power and take back my right to expressively and creatively be who I am. And not apologize and not care. And whoever needed to drop off, baby, bye. Okay? Bye, because I'm up-leveling. So this is about being true to you. Being true to you is about stop people-pleasing. Stop living your life for other people. It's about understanding who you are so that you can articulate and move in the world with truth. Truth that comes from within. Truth that doesn't involve you giving your power over to someone else, even if it's just adopting their point of view because of something they're projecting onto you, which has nothing to do with you. That's their reality. People like to go around and play doctor with other people and project their experiences onto you. It's time out for that. You know who you are in this new era. This is about coming into union with who you are. And you cannot do that unless you go within and you accept all of you. So this is beautiful. This is freaking amazing. So now I've got to go to my blue messiah for the next message. This energy is amazing. It's just amazing. The messages are so beautiful, y'all. This is a year of financial abundance. It's emotionally abundant. There's emotional shifts that are occurring. You're finding and stepping into your passion. You're unleashing the sensuality that maybe you've only identified with sexually, and for some people not even sexually, but you're unleashing that. All of your femininity is radiating from within, and you are attracting to you in droves. All of those things that resonate with who you are. You're giving birth to something. You're giving birth to a new you. You've got to take this self-love journey with me on Patreon. It's going to be on fire. Wow. 15. It's a card of 6. Inner vision. Okay? All about the inner sanctuary, the inner divine, the higher self, the higher wisdom. This is about validation, self-authentication. It's about getting in touch with your inner spirit, okay, and making sure that you're aligned with that. It's about having clear seeing and clear knowing, okay, and we only do this in quiet, okay, we do this in silence, we do this in darkness, all right, we do this in stillness, we do this best when in our divine feminine. So part of the energy of what you're going to be entertaining this year really has everything to do with pulling back, going within to find your answers, okay? Illuminating your own path by tapping into your higher self and by watching for the divine workings that are unfolding in your life that are trying to heal you and send you messages and take you to certain people, places, things, events. All right? It's a very powerful card. Literally, you're seeing differently. You're working more with that third eye energy. You're seeing clearly. You're not allowing brain fog and mental confusion to take you off course. You're recognizing that the power that you have really lies from within, that your inner vision and focus and energy is what precipitates anything that you're going to be able to accomplish in your outer world. This is paying attention to your dreams. This is paying attention to your spirit guides or the other ways in which your spiritual guardians and your spiritual legion, your team, is trying to communicate with you. We receive messages in all manner of ways. Synchronicities are constantly being orchestrated on our behalf. So this is doing that third eye work and that listening to your inner messages to clear this, okay? And one of the best ways to help clear this is by opening up this. You don't get to the third eye and be balanced without doing the heart chakra work. So that's very, very important. Inner vision, all right? Wow, inner vision. Let's take a look at what some of that message is about. Inner vision. Look at that. I just said it. Your visions will become clear only when you look into your heart. That's Carl Jung. You see that? Encourages your limitless abilities as a seer and beginning to use your gifts. Many of you are light workers. If you're watching this, you're a light worker, whether you know it or not. Light worker, light raiser, light twerker, whatever. But you incarnated in this lifetime, bringing through more energy. And whatever it is that you're going to be doing, it's going to be involving elevating other people as you're elevating yourself. So this is connecting with the light of pure love within you, the place of stillness, connecting to your source, okay, and allowing wisdom to flow through you through visions, insights, and telepathic guidance. The infinite blessings of love are yours to utilize, dear one, and they will guide you and empower you through the earth's changing times, okay? So this is really about staying present. It's about tapping in to the inner knowing. It's about getting the divine messages that are constantly coming to you and being downloaded. Why? Because of the expansion in consciousness. Why? Because, look at that, planetary shift. And I was just getting ready to say, you see this? You see this? This is balancing energy. This is the heart chakra, throat chakra expression, but it's also solar plexus is taking action. I was just getting ready to say, as I talked about before, there is a planetary shift. This is the rise of the divine feminine. So as you tap into your spiritual side, you can easily download and channel. And you'll be doing it for your life, and you'll be doing it to assist others in whatever the capacity is that you are qualified to do so. So that is a very healing energy. And a beautiful message. A beautiful, beautiful message for my beautiful butterflies. And now we're going to go to this Sacred Activations Guidebook. We got a lot of stuff on the table here. We got doing your inner child healing. Okay. We've got the idea of understanding that self-love radiates from within. That's how you attract your divine partner, your divine life partner. You become love. All right. And as you walk people feel your energy, your aura becomes so wide that people can't help but be attracted to you. People can't help but want to be around you. People can't help but want to bring you some of the abundance that the divine has already decided is for you. So it really is about doing your inner work, because when you're doing your inner work, it can be seen, it can be felt. You see a lot of people running around out here on this spiritual journey doing work, and you can tell that they're not about the journey. You can see it because you can't feel their heart, their soul. You can't see the inner light. You see everything that they think that they're doing that's benefiting them or raising them or giving them recognition, but it's not about that. It's really about doing the work. This is the century, as we talked about, the universal four, for those of you who are in that space. And this is about building a solid foundation. So anything that's not built on solid ground, whether it's your image or your finances, your relationship, it's going to come crumbling down. You will definitely have a tower moment. We got a special card trying to come up here to the, trying to jump out. Gaia, Mother Earth. I said the rise of the divine feminine. Earth is a feminine energy, and Earth is raising her vibration. We're at a time in history, everybody, where some of the highest frequency energies are permeating the planet. We can't help but elevate, but some of us are fighting it. This is about what Gaia is doing. We're in the belly of Mother Earth. We are experiencing this ascension as well. And for those of us, again, who are doing the work and purifying, we will not be on the side of those who are putrefying because they refuse to do the work. This is also about connecting with Mother Earth, protecting Mother Earth, blessing Mother Earth, being environmentally conscious, recognizing that we can't get in the belly of Mother Earth and exploit her any longer. The same way we as women have been exploited. The divine feminine, we can no longer be disregardful of the things that are happening or that we contribute to on the planet that do not honor Mother Earth. We've got to realize that this is the protective womb in which we reside. And so this is a powerful energy. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother and to the universe that birthed us all. This universe birthed us. We live within the womb of Gaia. So the more we take care of her, the more we take care of ourselves. The way that we can begin to see the relationship and how healing Mother Earth helps to heal us and to make us more conscious and aware of the sentient being of everything that is a part of this creation. It's very powerful. Take a look at that sacred geometry. You may want to take a picture of that for your phone. Beautiful. These sacred activations work with the subconscious mind, and they're activators. So this is like really powerful. Underneath this, the frequency of change. Okay. We talked about that Kali energy. All right. These messages are resonating very well. We have decks with 50 to 70 cards, and we're getting the messages that we need. This is about change. It's about shifting vibration. All right. It's a new time. It's a new day. You are evolving. This is very powerful. And this card here, where does a lot of change come from? Guess. Sacral chakra. Okay. Change is about birthing something new. It's about conception. Change brings fertility. Change brings light. The whole universe is about change and evolution, the creation of new things. All right, each and every day, energy that's constantly shifting. Okay, everything is vibrational. Everything is constantly in flux. Things are constantly dying off and being reborn. This is the energy of sacral chakra. Okay, so this is about changing. And when we make change that we know we're supposed to be making and we're guided, we look at that. Passion. More sacral chakra energy. Passion. Okay? This is a time to go after what you want. This is a time to do your womb healing. This is a time to use your womb as the powerful, magical center that it is to manifest what you want to manifest. And again, this is an individual journey. This does not involve your lover. It doesn't involve your daughter. It doesn't involve your son. It doesn't involve your best friend or the people at your job. This involves you and the divine, you and your higher self. That's what this journey is about. All right? You got to embrace this. And as I mentioned, for many of us, it really is about walking in your truth and moving towards and giving birth to the fertility that is within you, that emanates from your womb. You are a creative center. You are a creative being. You are a creative alchemist. You must embrace your passion. For those of you who have been holding back and have lost your passion for life, for whatever the reasons is, know that each time you move something out of your life that is incongruent with you, you will raise in your elevation. You will raise in your energy. You will raise in your vibration. You will move closer to getting back your passion. All right? In the meantime, start taking care of yourself. Start doing the things that feel good. Get the people out of your life who had no business being there in the first place. Get the energies out of your life that had no business being there in the first place. All right, move away from those things that don't feel good, that you no longer resonate with, because you're growing. If you're watching this at this moment, you're growing. It's time to cut ties with the past. I think my camera's going to run out if I don't move on. I've got to move on, but this is a beautiful message. All right, okay, I want to pull, it's 40 minutes, one more card. I'm going to pull from the Soulful Woman deck. All right, it's a beautiful deck. All right, I believe this is one of my first. This might have been this was my first oracle deck. I just brought it from my office the other day. I have a whole nother set of cards that I use for the readings that are on site. A lot of my readings I do here at the house via Skype or WhatsApp, and so this is my base, and of course this is where my channels and Patreon, this is where that stuff happens. So I wanted these at home. I was feeling to bring these home. I really wanted to get another deck this morning. I said I don't have to run out. Whatever Spirit needs to channel through me, it's going to be channeled. So what will cap this message? Oh, that's about 7 cards. It's too many. What is it? I'm being called to this citrine. Okay, so if you don't have citrine, get some citrine. All right, and if you do have it, begin to embrace this. Put this on your solar plexus. Okay, it'll help you to take the action that you need to bring about the change that you are creating in your life. That's our fire energy. Okay, that's what activates transformation and the breakthroughs, which is why it's so important that we do that sacral chakra work, because you don't want to block your solar plexus. Okay, it's very important. Very, very important. Okay, I think these are the 2 messages, right? Underlying message, listening to your body. Okay, as we do the inner work and we work within the inner terrain, we cannot forget the rights that the body has over us. I feel like this is for me. Okay, but this is about listening to your body in terms of the frequencies that you might be picking up, recognizing that the body has its own wisdom, which is far greater than anything that you can imagine. Your soul's blueprint is within your body, is within your DNA. Okay, so the wisdom of your body, once you begin to listen to it, can lead you to health and wellness. It can keep you in a place of balance. It can help to steer you away from those things that don't serve you. So listening to the wisdom of your body, but also being grounded in your body, taking the time to take care of your body. It says, my health is my life, the temple of my experience, and the greatest of my blessings. It doesn't matter how much passion you have, how much inner healing that you're doing, how many telepathic messages and downloads you're getting, and how much abundance you want to go out there and manifest. If you don't have health, it's not going to happen. Okay, and we're living in a time where we can't continue to take our health for granted, because there are too many things that are competing and working against us. All right, and causing us to be off center. So as we continue to raise our vibration, we become immune to some of that, but we still are within this body. This vessel is what is responsible for allowing our message to get out to the world. okay, for allowing it is the bridge between spirit and matter that allows us to manifest out into the world and create form and bring structure to what our divine inspirations are. We have to take care of the body. We have to do a better job. We have to eat better. We have to raise our vibration through exercise, through taking better care of our bodies, to really this enslavement to food. You remember last year we did a 25-day spiritual body, mind, and spirit cleanse, and then I did water fasting over the summer. I need to do it again. Yesterday I had a colonic, but it's got to go deeper than that. Okay, this has to become a way of life. This is very, 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 very important. So let's take a look at the other two cards. The power of support. I am grateful for all the love and support I receive. It is the most precious of life gifts. You got to get in where you fit in. You got to find your tribe. Okay, you got to find people who affirm who you are. Okay, this is a part of the support, as well as the divine support that's constantly being channeled your way. We are beings, beings of light. We're also material beings, so we have needs. And it's important to try to find those places that support you, those people who you resonate with, those people who are part of your soul tribe. You got to break these unhealthy coalitions and these unhealthy relationships with people who are not moving in the direction that you are. And it's nothing against them. They are where they are supposed to be, just like you are where you're supposed to be. But you got to get in where you fit in. All right. So meetups, social outings, networking, classes, things that bring you into communion with people who you resonate with. And last but not least, grace. Grace. How could we forget grace? Gratitude. This year is about being grateful. Grateful is one of the number one ways that you manifest this. Gratitude is one of the number one ways that you achieve any and everything that you want to achieve in life. Why? Because gratitude is at the top of the food chain in terms of its vibration. It's right under love. Gratitude and appreciation is the emotion right under love. And so if you're cultivating that on a day-to-day basis, Malachite, love, cultivating that on a day-to-day basis, it's going to raise your vibration. It's the quickest way to raise your vibration. It's part of my prosperity mindset. My morning routine always involves a gratitude practice. So this is really powerful. When I open to the deep source of grace, the flow of my life feels effortless and vibrant. So grace is what is constantly coming your way. You never are being cut off from grace. If you don't feel grace, it's because of your state of mind. Your vibration is too low. There's too much negativity to make space for you to be able to experience the grace, the flow, and the harmony, and all the beautiful things that are constantly being broadcast to you on a moment-to-moment basis. Ask yourself, am I feeling grace as you watch this? If you're not feeling grace, then what that means is that you got to get in the flow. You got to release some more baggage. You got to let some more stuff go. You got to get clear. You got to make some decisions. You got to decide, this is about me loving myself. So beautiful butterflies, this has been a very powerful message. I keep being drawn to Mother Khadija over here. Spiritual financial abundance. This entire reading is about spiritual abundance. It's about healing. It's about going within. It's about igniting your passion. Remember, Goddess Ishtar is at the center of the reading, and this is about passion. And we pull more reinforcement with this sacred geometry. So this is the year of rebirth. This is the year of passion. This is the year of following your soul's truth and being willing to take this journey alone and not worrying about what other people think, because they don't matter. They simply don't matter. What a novel thought, right? So join me on Patreon. I'll release the date for the 30-day self-love challenge. As I said, it's going to be probably beginning the first Saturday in February, because I'll be hosting a class here in Atlanta, Georgia for women. It's going to be a relationship series. It'll be a 12-month series, and that first class is about self-love, because you can't have a relationship with someone else that's going to be worth a damn if you don't have a relationship with yourself. And the relationships that have chaos and are unfulfilling are because you have not developed the proper context for a relationship with yourself. Once you're full and you are happy and you are fulfilled and you are in your power, you can't help but affect everything around you. So I hope that you will go to patreon.com/Tanisha Ali and sign up for a nominal membership so that you can have access to motivational content, daily uploads and readings, book reviews. Oh my gosh, giveaways, Tarot Tuesdays, weekly energy readings, daily inspiration, all sorts of things that help keep you on track. For those of you who are really about up-leveling, invest in yourself. You are worth it. Okay, the more that you invest in yourself, the more the divine will invest in you. There's nothing on this universe that does not come with effort. Okay, we have even attracting and magnetizing things are effort. So you've got to put your money and your efforts and your resources where your mouth is, where your intentions are. If you're trying to up level and you're really trying to move forward and you want to get out of this financial rut and you want to really begin to embody the energies of self-love, you gotta go where your tribe is. All right, sometimes our tribe might not be down the corner at the library in the conference room. Sometimes it's online. Okay? A lot of my tribe is online. Not all, but a lot is online. So you gotta go where you feel whole. And you gotta go where people are doing the work that's important to you. So I'm sending you much love. I love you, family. I'm giving shout outs to all of my beautiful butterflies who are on the path to transformation, who are taking this spiritual sojourn with me, who are up-leveling their frequency, taking their vibration to the next level, and manifesting the glory of God that is within you, the glory of God that is you. You're with Tanisha Ali of Butterfly Transformations, helping you to gain clarity, up-level your mindset. Wow. And I'm going to have to share this with you at another time, but it's January the 27th, and it's the Loving the Hell Out of Yourself entry in my Manifesting Your Masterpiece, which you can purchase on Amazon and Barnes & Noble, helping you to get clear and manifest the glory of God that is within you. Join the evolution. Have a beautiful, beautiful, light-filled day, and love on you today. Do something that makes you feel good and move away from one thing that doesn't feel good, regardless of what it is. It could be that you feel overextended. Move away from it for the day. Bye.